Okay, so yeah, should be recording now. So yeah, today we're going to be doing another run of Currency Wars. I'm actually recording this before I start streaming, which I normally do that the other way around. I recorded a video yesterday on a different team, but today we're doing the follow-up attack team, which I call my follow-up attack team that I play in the regular game, Hawk Fua. I think that's not bad. Anyway, you can -2 that or whatever, but yeah, we're going to be... I think I'll take this. Oh, that's not bad. Free money at the start too. But yeah, I recorded a video yesterday on a team, but I didn't really like how it turned out. So we're doing a new recording today. The thing is, I can fit IPC in this team really easily, so I would like to keep IPC. Yeah, we're going to be running the follow-up attack team, which the follow-up attack team, pretty strong early team. I like running it with Feixiao as the carry, though you can also run Ratio as the carry if you want to get a 3-star 3 cost, but I think it's a lot easier to get a 3-star 2 cost character. Okay, that's a lot of Sampos. Well, money is money, so goodbye, Dono. Fair enough. Could potentially be back, but probably not. This is a good item. That's kind of it. Fair enough.
Don't let me down.
Anyway, so what's our debuffs this run? Cryogenic hibernation and rapid cooling. This rapid cooling debuff is the reason that I didn't really like on my last AoE team recording. Like, I did a video on the AoE attack team. Let's just say I had a lot of fun fighting the final boss with that debuff, for sure. Experience Surge is pretty good here. I too like this. That just gives you a ton of money, but Experience Surge is gonna... Or it's gonna, like, set me up for what I want later really easily. We're still not really in that good of a spot, but I mean, this one's a playable one, for sure. Lots of off-field. Items are rough, but... I think you can build this. We can move it to Feixiao later. However, it will work perfectly fine on Ratio. But yeah, I think running Ratio with like a 2 debuff team is really good. Oh, this version of Dawn Hung gets cleanses whenever the dragon activates. Oh. Maybe I need to keep them around actually, because the cleanse will be really invaluable later on. Learning something new in this run. But yeah, I like the follow-up attack team, or I like the follow-up attack team a lot. I think I misspoke there, at least. But yeah, I like it a lot just because you get this really cool, like, all-out attack thing from Persona at 5 follow-up attack. And if you get a follow-up attack emblem, you can get some really cool art of some of the characters in the game if you give them the follow-up attack emblem with the all-out attack. I always mention this every time it comes up, but the first time that I ran this team with that emblem, I put it on my Jing Liu, and her, like, icon with that looked really sick. Anyway, I think Ratio actually is kind of an interesting character in this mode, and also just in Star Rail in general right now. My Ratio likes to get frozen a lot for some reason. But yeah, I was recently running a ratio team in Memory of Chaos's the new enemy that was designed for the new Dan Heng to fight with the shields. The like giant face things that look like a Persona enemy kind of. Ratio is actually pretty good into those. At least from my testing. My ratio is E0 S0. I don't know. Might change things. Folding knife is pretty good here. Ooh, there's Feixiao. I don't know how I was able to find Feixiao before. Cypher. I don't remember her name, but I remembered before I had to press it, so I remembered. Yeah, surely Jade will give this to Feixiao. It's actually kind of not great that Jade gives the buffs to Feixiao because I feel like Sunday kind of uses it better if you have debuffs, but I guess this team doesn't have debuffs, to be fair.
I always deliver.
I don't know if you guys have tried the new Dan Heng with Feixiao, if you have Feixiao, but really fun team is Feixiao, Sunday, Dan Heng, and then you can get like Tribi in there, or Remembrance MC. Yeah, I named 4 people. I was being sorry that named 5. Not talking about currency wars. Anyway, if you don't know, Feixiao in this mode gets permanently increased follow-up attack damage. So, as soon as you can get her on your team, you want her on the team and getting those follow-up attacks going. Unfortunately, both of them are CC'd, but Dan Heng will fix that. We are going to need a Venturine in this team eventually, but don't have to worry about it for now. I guess I could have run Cosmic Scholar over Jade, because Jade's kind of not doing anything right now, but I will need a Jade later, because Jade's still useful for IPC. But, I mean, I don't really need IPC that much if I'm running Double Shield. I'll be able to get it with just Topaz later. That's what I mean. Yeah, this team is pretty strong early, as you can see. We did end up losing that round, but don't really have all the pieces I need at the moment for this team to start popping off. Tempting, but I'm gonna stick with my initial plans. Okay, so yeah, an encounter stage, so this one's gonna hurt a little bit maybe, but I should be able to defeat a decent chunk of them. But yeah, I like Feixiao with this item, and then you can get the double ult for free with a double battery item. It's really good on Feixiao. And then you can also run the boot plus folding knife item. And Feixiao stacks that up really well. I was going to say Jade, but Jade does give Feixiao a speed buff with this. Pretty sure, yeah. 30 flat speed increase, which is not bad. But yeah, my Feixiao is E0, S1, Ratio is E0, S1, Dreed's E1, S0, Moose is E6. And I don't think they even have a light going on, but I mean, they might. I guess the game will put one on for them. And then my Danheng's E0, S0, but is using Clara's signature for the extra attack. Yeah, this damage won't be too bad, but I'm still probably taking damage in this position. At least it's not an M4 enemy, and Feixiao's actually really good at not having to worry about the TV enemies because you don't have energy. Ooh, I was wondering if that's going to be able to chain anything there. That's fine. Just a little bit of damage. I actually do like going ahead and grabbing 2-star moves. Why did I get an extra copy? I guess I didn't need to sell, but whatever. I could just run a little bit of wolf hunt. Honestly, it doesn't seem like too bad of an idea. Don't really have any items to slam to level up the Borison. We have the Borison a little late, but I'm not necessarily playing for the wolf hunt. I'm just kind of in a good position to be able to get wolf hunt going. All these items are not great. I think I will take the drill and then I'll convert this. Not really what I wanted to see. I'll make one of these. And one of these. Yeah, you can kind of see where issues might arise with this team. Honestly, I don't really need Danheng if I'm running Lingsha. Right? So, see if I can't get 2-star Feixiao while I'm here. I'm not going for the extra Lingsha. I think it's kind of trolling to do so here. I do think getting 2-star Aventurine's not a bad idea. But yeah, as far as follow-up attack goes, need Cypher. If I get Cypher, I can probably just put her off field. Robin's also really big for this team. Yeah, this team should be pretty strong into this fight. Early Lingsha is pretty good. Two of the best sustains that aren't Heisen in the game. Unfortunately, skill points for this team, it actually should be fine now that I have 4 people on field. I'm curious to see Moses' impact throughout the run.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Watch your head. 0 points. Free.
Do I run Cypher off-field, or is Ratio off-field better? Here's another question. Ratio does a lot of personal damage, but Cypher's gonna store up the damage your team is dealing and dish it back out, which is quite a lot.
Time to cleanse the filth. Who's the little backstabber?
Watch your head.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
Bust.
My Lingsha's E0 S1, so her Fuyuan will apply debuffs that make enemies take more damage, so it's a little bit of something to keep in mind with this run. Yeah, I've only had this run yesterday. I did a lot of off-meta teams, and I was running Lingsha carry break team, but I was unable to find the Lingsha early enough for it to really work.
Who's the little backstabber?
There's some damage. But yeah, I don't think the follow-up attack team is like the worst thing of all time, but it doesn't feel great if you can't roll down sometimes. I'm gonna say, speaking of not being able to roll down, it's fine, we can get boots. I'll probably give Feixiao the folding knife for now. If I happen to get the battery before the boot, then I can make that as well. Yeah, some people also like running the, there's an item you can get that makes it where every time that you ult, you gain extra lucky hit chance, up to 4 times. You can also run that, but I'd rather just get lucky hit from external sources like this banner item. The banner also provides some CC resist, which is good.
Who's the little backstabber?
Answer me. Free. 0 points.
Yeah, Feixiao's damage currently stacking up as the run goes as well. Not able to clear this enemy out though. Plane 2 is enhanced, so they are a little bit stronger than they would normally be. I think Tongue Twister is not bad. I'm not getting 3-star Venturine. Yeah, it's best just to slow roll from here.
Don't let me down.
So if I get some off-field strength items for Moza and then eventually for Topaz, that will boost my Feixiao's damage a lot with the Tongue Twister.
Who's the little backstabber?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Time to cleanse the chili.
I mean, with IPC, the off-field characters get a lot of strength as well. Oops. Okay, there's the boot items on another sparkle. Gonna actually have to sell both. Kinda funny how that works. I think temporarily doing this is better. Yeah, ideally I get 7 follow-up attack for this team. But yeah, just the consecutive actions thing is really large for this team, so that's why I think I'll need Cypher. Thing is, I would like to have her like on the ground, but it's fine. Just makes the shop a little more annoying to roll. I'm not 2-starring her because she's probably not going on the on-field area.
Resonate all together. Never hesitate. I won't do.
Yeah, the initial energy, I believe, doesn't do anything for Feixiao if I were to give her the battery. So, that's why I'm not worrying about it for now. But yeah, as you can see, this item here, it's basically like a second version of Feixiao's passive of getting extra follow-up attack damage from doing anything. Really strong.
The measure of truth and falsehood.
A little bit of extra damage.
It's bleeding.
of the Fuyuan damage coming in. Fuyuan also counts as a follow-up attack, by the way. Bit of elite ball knowledge, Star Rail. Tribby's follow-up attacks after doing the ultimate are also follow-up attacks. I guess less
Bust.
elite knowledge,
Maybe
but
I'll take it off. Watch your head.
yeah, it kind of makes sense whenever you think about it, but you might not have thought about it that way just because you don't really associate Tribby with follow-up attack teams a lot of the time. Unified attack. Yeah, that's a little all-out attack thing, is that unified attack. At node 2-6. Okay, so that's the next one. And are we on a wave? It's frenzied encounter. I kind of think it's worth the roll. I would really like to win this. It's not too bad. But yeah, I don't think this gives you extra stacks, but I guess I can give it to Feixiao just to see if it gives her extra stacks at the start. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, I think she always starts at 4. I might be wrong on that. I have to go back and watch the video to see.
Bust.
I might as well, since I'm gonna be giving her the double battery item. I think the double battery item is just really good on Feixiao. Out of like every character in the game, her and Acheron can absolutely abuse that item compared to a lot of other characters. I mean, Saber kind of can, but... And then... Cyrene likes it just because you start with her ult. You can also run it on Castris, but there's way better items that you need on Castris, so it's usually not worth. Feixiao just has self buffs for extra follow-up attack damage, so you don't really need the damaging item. Even in the higher difficulties, but you might want to, like at the higher difficulties of Wealth Greater, you might want to try to get in a third damage item slot. I do think this team can work in Wealth Greater, but you just need to be pretty lucky, and also if you own a lot of the characters, that helps. I think follow-up attack's probably one of the more commonly owned archetypes, just because it was really strong in Memory of Chaos for a long time, because it's mainly single target focused, and most people have Ratio because he was free at one point. So a lot of people would try to get a team for Ratio, and then eventually if you were like me, you upgraded that team by getting Feixiao, but even if not, I still think Feixiao's pretty good on the trial version, but her talents not being fully leveled would be an issue. Because the trial characters only get their talents leveled up to level 8 out of 10. Which I don't know why that's a thing. They should have made it... Like, I could kind of understand having the trial characters be like that in the lower stages, but they should have at least made it in the higher difficulties of Wealth Creator. You're getting E0, I could see E0 S5 of a 4-star light cone, and then max level Talons. That would at least be much more playable than the current state of trial characters. You could even say E0 S1. Because it's not like you're using it to clear, like, actually incentivized in-game content, I guess. I do think that Currency Wars is mostly just like a for fun mode. So I think it could lean into that more. I wouldn't be opposed if they started, you know, making it where it was a bit more challenging, but I think they would need to rebalance other things if they wanted to make it less of a for fun thing and more of like a Memory of Chaos style thing where you want to get it cleared every time. Yeah, that's still not enough actually to clear this even with 3-star Feixiao. It did take me a while to find her, so that could be part of the issue. Whatever die... I don't really think that's good. This isn't that great in this position. I'm just gonna re-roll it. Okay, this is really good actually. I might as well grab that. Just some free money plus a little bit of on-field, off-field strength. Really? I want to try to level up the Borison a little bit. If I could find Jade, could be good to have her back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think trying to get back to the next level and then get Topaz is the next real step. Yeah, this team is decent into Sam, because Sam's mostly single target, so...
Everything in this world is bleeding. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I maybe could have given that item that I gave to Feixiao to Moza now that I'm thinking about it, that would have been better. Should be fine though.
0 points.
Who's the little backstabber? Forever.
It's a little sad that the ult wasted there. Okay, follow-up attack damage.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Did like 30% in one hit. Almost.
Watch your head.
Self-inflicted misery. Everything
Okay, this should be more than enough to finish off Sam here.
forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Who's the little backstabber?
Wait. Oh wait, Fuyon did way less damage than I thought. Oh, never mind. There's a follow-up attack. Yeah, as I said, that should be enough to finish off Sam. That final ult from Feixiao. It set off all the other stuff. Well, I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't see anyone else, honestly. Go ahead and do that.
Harmony and unity. Don't let me down. Never hesitate. Self-inflicted misery. Forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Yeah, you can see Feixiao not affected by the TVs. W Feixiao.
Answer me. 0 points.
It's on me.
Yeah. Stars echo. Fear feels not fear. I won't do. Self-inflicted misery. Forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable. Who's the little backstabber?
A test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Forever. Triumphant.
Okay. Could have ulted any of the other ones, really. But this all-out attack's gonna hit like a truck whenever it happens. Oh, never mind, that barely did anything.
Watch your head.
Who's the little backstabber?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, not enough on the blind bet. Wolf Trooper General. I mean, surely this should be good. Yeah, last follow-up attack character is Topaz, so we need to try to find her. Yeah, surely speed and damage amplification on Feixiao should be really good. Maybe I need to move that item off of my Venturine to Lingsha. But I need all my items on
No dirty trick.
Wolfun characters.
Who's the little backstabber? Time to cleanse the filth.
Answer me. 0 points. Dark charm.
Never hesitate.
Watch your head.
That won't do. Self-inflicted misery. Forever.
Yeah, 7 follow-up attack and then fragility debuffs are the only real upgrades this team has left.
Who's the little backstabber?
Dark charm.
Too slow. That won't do. Self-inflicted misery.
Oh, and I guess Topaz. I mean, Feixiao getting stacked
Everything in this world
from follow-up attacking.
bleeding.
Test. Free. 0 points. Dark charm.
Forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Important to remember that Feixiao is entirely single target damage, so
0 points.
damage being this high is not bad.
Bust.
Could even run double this from here. I do think stacking the ults would be good. Like if I got 2 more ults this fight. The ults are a lot of damage, as you can see. Especially if you can get a weakness break. Yeah, I kind of do think Perpetual Engine. I still want to leave those other items alone for now. I'll give that to Lingsha.
Harmony and unison. I always deliver. Forever. Triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Yeah, no follow-up attack emblem in this team. I do think if you want to play this team and Wealth Creator, you probably want to do it if you
Who's the little backstabber?
get either a follow-up attack emblem start or follow-up attack contracts. For
Get stronger.
a higher chance of them showing up in the shop.
Self-inflicted misery. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dark charm.
Get it together. Time to cleanse the filth. Forever. Triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Answer me. 0 points. Free.
It's on me. Watch your head.
Yeah, Venturine's really good at that enemy for the shield.
Hey, that won't do. Who's the little backstabber?
Dark charm.
And then Moses is good here for the electric. weakness.
Yeah. Self-inflicted misery. Everything in this world is bleeding. Forever triumphant.
A little overkill, but it's fine.
Who's the little backstabber?
A test. 0 points. Free.
Get it together.
Watch your head.
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
Darkness. Charm.
That won't do. Self-inflicted misery. Forever triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Now for
Forever
double ult. Because the thing is with Feixiao, you actually get both charges of your ults back with this, so
triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
it has so much value.
Backstabber. Self-inflicted misery.
Darkness. Charm.
Yeah, fortunately still not enough. Just through that one. I think I have to take this fight here, and it might be a loss, but matchup might be good.
Don't let me down. Forever triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Darkness. Charm.
Forever
Electric weakness is nice, and Quantum for Jade.
who's the little backstabber?
Like, Jade has a good matchup into these things, specifically. If nothing else.
Watch your head.
Never hesitate. That won't do. Self-inflicted misery.
Mediocre.
Watch your head.
Darkness. Charm.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Forever triumph. Victory is inevitable.
Yeah, if she was able to get off the weakness break there, she might have been able to finish off that enemy.
Be of your body and mind. Everything in this
Whenever Feixiao's ult hits an enemy with the toughness bar fully down, it does the extra damage of the toughness bar being down, and you also get to choose between an alternate version of your ult for some of the hits that deal additional damage to enemies with their toughness bar reduced.
It's on me.
Yeah, enemies naturally take more damage whenever you have their toughness bars down.
Watch your head.
So, you did not know. It's not just something that is only a thing for Super Break. Although Super Break just makes it where you get a really big multiplier on top of it. Lato potentially could be a Super Break character in the future that you don't even have to have the toughness bar broken on to deal Super Break damage, but who would know anything about that? You know, definitely not coming out after the Cyrene banner ends or anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised this team's doing that good, and then I saw that there was another enemy. The spawned enemies are whatever. Surely Feixiao is not gonna attack them. W follow-up attacks. There's another enemy.
It's bleeding.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Maybe Feixiao stacked up enough with ults. Oh, that damage is a lot, actually. Never mind, we're chillin'. That was way more damage than I thought. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the limitations of the follow-up attack team even with this. Mainly just because you're using a 2-star or a 3-star 2-cost carry, so your damage is gonna fall off eventually compared to the 3-star 3-cost carries, but the idea is that you get 7 follow-up attack in, and that should help a lot. I mean, another victory banner is not bad. Now it's time to roll down and see if I can find Topaz and Numby. Not the highest of odds, but not super low. Okay, whatever's happening now is cool. Okay, we're back. So, it kicked me out of the game for some reason. The internet just decided that it didn't actually like me rolling. Oh, there. Did it. $352, 239. Even with the extra items, Topaz is stronger. You know what else I can do is I can do that. Oh, that's actually not the worst setup I've ever seen. Well, you already know that I'm gonna try to see if I can extend this into a Topaz too. Especially since I got that book. It's kind of that easy. Now, Robin 2. I mean, it's a little late for the Robin 2, but you never know. There. Have a little bit of extra energy. Tiny bit of extra wolf hunt damage. Yeah, this team should be more than strong enough to defeat this enemy. The main issue is that it's a single target team, which is not great into this boss, but there are good things about this team for it, in that I'm running a lot of AoE in the backline. And this is AoE, so... And it just did infinite damage, I guess. It didn't even say how much damage it did. Anyway, my Topaz instantly outdamaged my Feixiao with double ult, but I mean, Feixiao's other damage item isn't stacked up, so still need to see that.
Be of your body and mind. Confiscated.
The Topaz damage, though. I mean, it's IPC 7 follow-up attack, or 3 IPC 7 follow-up attack Topaz, so I'm not too surprised. You get a lot of
Who's the little bastard?
damage amplification, and then you get... Oh, I have Galactic Voyager from Asia, I forgot about that. And then IPC gives you a bunch of off-field strength. However, with the Tongue Twister thing, some of that off-field strength is getting redirected into my Feixiao. But Feixiao's on-field strength is also being redirected into Topaz.
Who's the little bastard? Confiscated.
They're both dealing a lot of damage.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Man, I wish somebody made like a compilation of all of the all-out attacks. Like all of the art for every character, but I'm sure that would take a long time to do. I mean, maybe somebody's made it, and then I just haven't been able to find it. But if I do find it, I'll
Everything in this world
link it in the comments.
is bleeding.
Or probably the description of the video if I find it, but I don't know. Yeah, Feixiao's still scaling. Already had 1 billion damage between the two of them now. But then there's also the follow-up attack that's dealing a lot of damage. The reason I don't think this team is one of the meta teams is that it doesn't really like scale until you're getting 7 follow-up attack. Feixiao is pretty good at win streaking, but you do have to have either best in slot items or multiple stars on Feixiao whenever the difficulty starts curving in unfavorable directions. Unfortunately, a lot of that damage got wasted, but the double Borison coming in.
Watch your head.
Yeah. We need to get stronger.
A test. 0 points. Dark Shaw.
Confiscated.
But yeah, I almost own every character on this team. I'm realizing now I just am missing Cypher.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
If I can get one more Feixiao ult off, then it would be able to turn into 2 ults. And another thing to keep in mind with Feixiao's damage here is that Feixiao is single target compared to Topaz and the follow-up ability, which are both AoE. Right, Topaz is AoE in this one. You know, if Wario's out there and looking at currency wars, maybe Topaz buffs. 100 stack Feixiao though. By the way. Each of these stacks gives you an extra 3% follow-up attack damage dealt. So, a lot of stats. Yeah, able to B rank it with this team, just wasn't a mark of Capital One. Another thing is that I don't think my like traits were that good this run, but yeah, still not bad. Pretty good damage. The whatever dice rolled like really good items there, so that was nice. My items are not that great this run either, but I was able to make it work. And yeah, even the like Borson didn't do absolutely nothing there, which is pretty surprising. But yeah, that's the follow-up attack team, or what I normally call it, Hawk Fua. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get another AoE team recorded and uploaded and stuff to showcase that team, because I do think that's a really good team as well. I do think it's weaker than this team, but I just had like a really unlucky run with the AoE attack teams. The last 2 times that I ran it were the only ones I was able, or I was able to get one run to the final boss and then it died. And the second one I was able to beat the final boss, but I just don't like how that recording turned out and stuff, because it took me a long time to do some stuff because I had to keep resetting due to freeze RNG, which ended up not being that big of an issue this run. I think because I had the victory banner is why. And also Lingsha early helps a lot. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end things for now. Guys, hope to see everyone in the next one.